So you can go ahead if you want to share it on the Future for Felons page. The stream has started.
Okay.
I'm about to share it in my on my things. Kelly Care 102.5 FM. Good morning to you on your Friday. It's March 24th, 2023. This is Community Conversation. Kelly One is in the studio with you. I am joined today by Evangelist Elugbe, good friend of mine. Haven't seen him in a while in the studio. He is with Future for Felons, and today we're going to be talking about Social Justice Day. This was actually an event that was going to previously take place, but had to be postponed. It is going to be Friday, April 14th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And Tony Thomas of the city of Jonesboro is going to be the MC. It will also have Jonesboro Police Chief Rick Elliott, in which I will be introducing him, and Shamal Carter, president of the Craighead County chapter of the NAACP. This will take place in the Black River Room of the Student Union starting at 11 o'clock a.m. And some of the features include it's going to be free rides on the Jets bus system all day, free refreshments, and there will be a proclamation by Mayor Harold Copenhaver. There will be entertainment and so much more. So with that, I want to bring in Evangelist Elugbe. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the vision for this event. What made this event necessary?
So we celebrate things that are important to us, and we set reminders for things that you know are important to us, and social justice and equality, criminal justice, these things are important. We don't have to wait until something tragic happens before we see that it's important. God forbid another George Floyd or something happened, then, So these things should be on the forefront of our mind. And so that's basically where the vision comes from. I've had it's been, like you said, last year and even before that, it's been something that God had placed on my heart to do, and I would say that it's very easy for us to forget that when before God we stand on equal ground. Whether you live in a mansion or you are homeless, we all stand on equal ground, and you can't, you shouldn't look down on the less fortunate or people who are not as well off as you are, and so that's the whole thing. Again, with the Jets bus, I'm hoping that people, business owners, or teachers, doctors, nurses, clergy would ride the bus that day.
And I'm sure that you're hoping that by doing that, conversations
Yes.
will be had, and hopefully they'll start to work to kind of break down some of the barriers that people have because of the differences that they have, and learn more about what brings us together instead of what divides us.
Absolutely, absolutely. That is correct. And so, the way it's set up, all you have to do is, go to the Jets bus station, park your vehicle, get on any route. The route will take you and bring you back to the Jets bus station, and you get in your vehicle and you go.
Now is it only at the main station? Can you get on any station and ride if you want to?
Yes, you can get picked up at any Jets bus stop, and it'll be free. But all the way the Jet system works, they always come back to the station.
So you're gonna eventually hit it.
So you're eventually going to hit the station. There's no way you're going to have to, because you have to make a transfer. It's happening at the station, and so you meet with everyday people on the bus, and hopefully, like I said, conversation will take place. That's the whole idea of it. Anyways, is not to be on the bus and not communicate. Reach out and talk to people and just see what they go through on a daily life, struggles and things, and just connect.
Okay, so bringing it back to the discussion of the event itself, just looking at the people that you have involved here, you got Tony Thomas of the city of Jonesboro, you've got Chief Elliott, you've got Jamal Carter of NAACP. How did it come to pass to get them on board, and what kind of reaction did they have? Because that's pretty monumental that you actually have those individuals as a part of this program.
Right. Well, I chose, and these are top city officials, basically. And I did that because the city of Jonesboro, I want social justice is important to the city of Jonesboro. And by having the top officials in the event, it speaks volumes to that they are interested and concerned, and it is important. It started with Tony Thomas. I met with him, and we had this discussion, and from there, he said he'll go to work on his part, and I will go. I said I'll go do what I need to do. You go do what you need to do as far as making the event happen. He communicates with the Mr. Bill, who prepares the proclamation, talks with the mayor, and I reached out to Chief. Of course, you know Chief very well. I mean, that's why I asked you to introduce him.
I know his story.
What a blessing it is to have such a chief of police. Chief is really,
And that's important because, as you were right, and we said this even off air, Chief Elliott's story as chief and the Kaylee K story are kind of intertwined, right? Because he came into that office just as we were getting ready to launch the station, and ever since then, he has been committed to putting himself out there to try to bridge the gap in the community, and he has never turned down an opportunity to speak at things like this. He's been to NAACP meetings. He's obviously done community conversations and the Bible study faithfully monthly. Even when we had our own George Floyd protest here in Jonesboro, he met with the protesters that day at the police station. And that could have been a tense situation, but he was willing to step out and engage them. So I think it is so very important that we have a chief that's willing to engage in the process. So once again, bringing it back to the event, Social Justice and Equality Day is going to be Friday, April 14th from 11 o'clock a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. in the Black River Room of the Ring Student Union on the campus of Arkansas State University. And they're going to have free rides on the Jets all day long. Just hop on any station, or you can start at the main transfer station. If you don't hop on from there, you'll eventually get there. Of course, this event will be emceed by the COO of the city of Jonesboro, Tony Thomas, and as we just mentioned, Jonesboro Police Chief Rick Elliott. will be speaking, and also Shamal Carter of the NAACP will be there as well. There will be a proclamation by Mayor Harold Copenhaver, and there will be entertainment as well. Of course, more details are on the Future for Felons Facebook page, so you can follow that and get all the latest information. So I did have this question about the event. Is this going to be a panel discussion, or is it just each of the speakers are just going to kind of speak? Would it be a Q&A? What's kind of the format of it? In fact, actually, you sent me an order of service, so let's just check this out. Okay, so it looks like we got the opening prayer by Sister Shelley Mitchell, then introduction of the MC, welcoming occasion by Tony Thomas. Looks like we got some entertainment. Then the introduction of the speaker will be Mrs. Agnew. Looks like the speaker will be Shamal Carter. Introduction of the mayor by Tony Thomas. Then the proclamation. Then it looks like more entertainment, and then it looks like that's when I'll come in from introduce Chief Elliott. Then we will have a Q&A followed by the benediction. So I'm definitely glad that it's going to be a Q&A component, because I definitely think it's important to have that engagement. So if you come to this event, and we will have this live stream as well, so whether you attend in person or watch on the KLEK live stream, please come with your questions. He's not just doing this just to be doing it. It's definitely designed and the purpose for it to engage the community.
Amen.
Okay, so anything else that you want to add about this event?
As I mentioned earlier, I would that just take some time out of your day. It's free all day. Just ride the bus one time. Just go park your vehicle at the main transfer station. Get on any one of the routes. There's the blue route, the red route, the green route. How am I so familiar with it? Because I used to ride the bus. I have not always driven a vehicle. I used to ride the bus, so I'm very familiar with the system, and so you just get on any one of the routes, and it'll take you. You see the routes, and it'll bring you back, and you meet with people on the bus, and just mingle. And, we like you said earlier, we focus more on what unites us than what separates us. We're all human, and we respond to love. We respond, when people trying to reach out, and just sometimes, people out there, you may see somebody panhandling or whatever the case may be. If you're not careful, you immediately start judging them. But hey, let's just focus on love and hey, reaching out, and hey, we are human, and God is our Father, and we let's start there.
Amen. We're speaking with Evangelist Elugbe from Future for Felons. So before we get up off of here, I want to just kind of find out from you, for those that may be interested, what are some of the other things going on for Future for Felons? I know in the past you all have done the protest over in Cedar Heights, and you all have done some cleanups. What are some other things that we can expect from Future for Felons?
We, first of all, after the event, we're finally going to go from the incorporation to the foundation, and then from there we want to operate a staffing ministry, and then we also want to do a lot of, I was talking with Shamal, a lot of expungement clinics and things like that. And, I think Shamal will be instrumental there, because he actually knows a judge personally that is willing to come to the clinic and have the record expunged right there and then, and so things like that, and hoping to work with the bail bond industry there, helping people, because a lot of people lose their jobs because they went to jail for whatever reason and can't make bail, and they have employment. So one of the things that is on my heart is, hey, listen, if you have a job and you got in trouble, and you can keep your job, we might be able to help you come up with the bail money so you don't lose your job. That's very important And so things like that. Also want to get involved with the commissary program. So basically, we want to get all in the justice system, every sector of it. We just want to get in there and have our hands in there and influence the justice system for the kingdom.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we definitely appreciate all of the work that Future for Felons is doing in the community. So if anybody wants to get involved, if they want to support, if they want to donate, if they want to volunteer, how can they get in touch with you?
The easiest way right now is through the Facebook page or the email on the flyer. But the Facebook page, Future for Felons, that's the quickest way.
Alrighty.
To get in touch with you.
All right, so reach out if you'd like to get involved. And again, the event is Social Justice and Equality Day. It's going to be Friday, April 14th from 11 o'clock a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Tony Thomas will be the event MC. Also speaking, Jonesboro Police Chief Rick Elliott. And the featured speaker is going to be Shamal Carter, Craighead County NAACP President. And that's going to be at the Black River Room of the Student Union on the campus of Arkansas State University. It will be free rides all day long on the JETS bus system. There will be refreshments provided. Mayor Harold Copenhaver is going to do a proclamation reading. There's going to be entertainment and so much more so. And we will also have this live stream on the KLK Facebook page, and hopefully and prayerfully that we will see each and every one of you there. That's going to do it for this edition of Community Conversations. You guys have a great and blessed day. This is Kate, LEK, 102.5 FM. All right, get the video and the recording stopped.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.